What's up, guys? We're back looking at some more NFL player props today for Monday Night Football. Let's hop in and hopefully just stay cashing. We've had a profitable week one, slowed down a little bit yesterday, but overall we have had a good week one to start the NFL season. Let's hop in and just stay cashing. Before we do so though and get into these plays, don't miss out on getting all of my plays over in the DubClub. You can join right now literally for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description to get all my plays sent straight to your phone. It's 2 days for free. You can cancel at any time. Includes Discord chat, includes all my plays sent straight to you. And another reason to join is that I'm up over $5,000 of profit over on PrizePicks. That's how you know that I'm not one of those bums out there that are actually losing and still selling their plays or whatever. On Sleeper, I'm up over $1,300 of profit as well. And I'm also profitable on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbook. So don't miss out and join the DubClub. 2-day free trial is down in my description where you can cancel it anytime. And one final thing here, if you want to research player props for yourself, in my opinion, you have to have a research tool, and Outlier can be that for you. It's a tool that I personally use every single day to research player props. There's a 7-day free trial for it down in my description. I'll be using it in today's video. So if you like what you see from this tool, again, 7-day free trial is down in my description if you want to use my promo link and check out Outlier for yourself. But with that now out of the way, let's get into these plays. Just play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. The most important thing though is having those post notifications turned on so you don't miss your uploads and you get in before some designs move, get bumped, things like that. Let's get into these plays here. The first play I like is going to be over in the rushing yards plus reception yards here. That is because I like Deebo Samuel over 64.5 rushing plus receiving yards here. You could just do receiving yards. However, I love the upside for Deebo to run today with CMC being a little bit banged up. And that's part of the reason why I do like this over here for the rushing and receiving yards here. Let's take a look at how he did last year though. He's over in 44% of games, which was 8 out of 18 last year. However, San Francisco are 3.5-point favorites today and they are at home. In wins last season, he had a pretty good year. I mean, especially in wins, he's over in 57% of games, over in 8 out of 14 that is. And a lot of these games, he was just right on that line there with between 59 to 63 receiving yards. That happened 4 different times. There's only 2 games where he really had a bad game in terms of total yards like that. But I think there's going to be a lot more of targets for Deebo today, and I think there's also going to be some rushing attempts for Deebo because we all know that CMC has been questionable all week. Questionable, he's always going to play, but still, he's been a little bit banged up. That could result in some less rushes for CMC, which could lead to Deebo being in the backfield, getting some runs, also some end arounds, things like that San Francisco likes Deebo to do. So that's why I kind of like the rushing upside here. Receiving upside, though, I think there's a little bit of upside with Ricky Pearsall not playing. And of course, Ayuk has not been around too much because of that contract holdout and things like that. He's been with the team for a little bit longer now, but still, I think that could technically result in some more targets for Deebo. But overall, what I really love here is going to be that rushing upside for Deebo with CMC being banged up. The Jets, though, do have a pretty solid defense for the most part, although a lot of teams weren't really throwing too often on the Jets last year, which is why they were so good at stopping the pass because they were down in a lot of games. A lot of teams were just running the ball against them, which is why they allowed so many rushing yards. So I'm not super worried about that because this team's going to be a lot different this year because they really should be playing from behind as much with Aaron Rodgers being back. At least that's kind of the thought. Maybe Aaron Rodgers is as good as he's made out to be. Maybe he's not the Jets' savior. We'll find out this season. But I think Deebo's in a really nice spot, though. Like I said, with CMC being banged up, I like his track record in wins and how the game script is projected to go. I think there should be a good amount of rush attacks and also through the air as well because this game is expected to be close and competitive. Should be a good game for Deebo tonight. Now, before I get into my next play, a lot of people do not know that DraftKings actually has an app similar to like a PrizePicks. And I really do love this app a lot. I think it's a really, really good app. My picks from today's video will be over on DraftKings Pick6. It's available in a good chunk of states, so see if it's in yours. You can join down in my description. And all you have to do for their bonus is play $5+ on your first picks to get $50 in DraftKings Pick6 credits, and you also get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on them. So they have some really, really awesome offers if you're wanting to join. Again, DraftKings Pick6 down in my description. Download it on the App Store. Check it out for yourself. Use that promo code DOMG. Promo code DOMG can get you those $50 Pick6 credits and that 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. All right, now getting into my second play for today's video, let's hop over to let's go with the kicker here. We're going to go with the kicking points category here. I like Greg the Leg over 6 kicking points today. Some other apps he will be at 5.5, so I would try to get it there. If you're not really wanting the push here, if you're scared of the push at 6, which I would understand because 2 field goals, I mean, that's 6 kicking points, although I think the Jets score a touchdown to get an extra point. If you're a little bit worried about that push, you could also do fantasy score. I think fantasy score, is also a very, very solid spot. There's also the chance that he goes over his fantasy score, but not necessarily his kicking points. So I think both spots are really, really nice. It's up to you which one. They're very, very similar though. You could technically go with this demon prop as well, but I do kind of like the upside of the Jets scoring a good chunk of touchdowns today. San Francisco does have a very good defense, but I do think there's a little bit of upside for Aaron Rodgers to put up 3 touchdowns today and then a field goal. But let's take a look here at Greg the Leg here and how he did last year and why I like this spot so much. So you can see what he did last year. He was over in 69% of games. That is 11 out of 16. This is at 5.5 though. He did push that 6 number twice, as you can see right there. Once against the Chargers and then once against the Falcons. And they had 8 and 6 points in those games. I think you could put up more than 6 or 8 points in today's game. But last year, San Francisco, though, they're kind of an overrated defense in terms of kicking points, not entirely as a defense, but in terms of kicking points here, because they're ranked 15th, right in the middle of the pack last year in kicking points against. So I think this should be a really nice spot here. It's not a terrible matchup really at all. So the Jets last year, though, is going to be a completely different team than they will be this year. I think there's a lot of upside with Aaron Rodgers being there. I think this offense will be much better. They don't have Zach Wilson throwing the ball or any other guy out there. They are on the road, though, which they were a lot better with last year. He was over in 71% of games, but in 2 of those games, they had 0 and 6 points. They should be able to put up a little bit more than that this time around. So it's going to be completely different this time, though. I think it's just overall just a really, really low line. 2 field goals, and this prop goes over. You have 3 touchdowns, you have a field goal, this prop goes over. I mean, with at least at the 5.5 number. So I think there's a lot of different ways that Greg the Leg can go over his kicking points today. Give me the over of the 5.5 kicking points today for Greg Zuerlein. I'm not done with some more free plays quite yet, but one last reminder to join the DubClub. You can get all my plays sent straight to you for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description. Check out the DubClub for yourself. Get all my plays sent straight to your phone. Also, if you want to research player props for yourself, check out Outlier. It's a tool that I personally use. You guys saw how it worked in today's video. A lot of different stats you can kind of change and just really find good value plays by kind of messing with some of these sliders, things like that. I really do love this app. There's also you can download it right on the App Store and research right from your phone. So it's a really, really awesome app that I absolutely love. Get Outlier for yourself. 7-day free trial is down in my description. But let's get some more free plays today from the Daily Grind tool. This right here is the PrizePicks Optimizer. It shows off some of the best expected value plays in apps like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now, they actually love Christian McCaffrey under fantasy score at 20.5. I don't absolutely hate it with him being banged up right now. They also like some value plays in the MLB right now, some strikeout overs. You have Breece Hall under rush attempts, which is about a -130 on some books. Makes it a decent value right now over on PrizePicks. And if you are on PrizePicks, run like a 2-pick power play, all you have to do is just click on plus EV plays, filter down to a 2-pick, or same with like a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex, whatever your favorite type of play is over on PrizePicks. And also, you don't have to do any research really at all. All you do is just click on the refresh button, and it puts the most up-to-date value plays onto the board. So we just found a ton of plays without having to do any research. We literally just click the button. So if you want this tool for yourself, use the link down in my description, click on the fantasy bundle, and then scroll down. Promo code DOMG can get you 25% off. We're not done yet, though. There's also another tool sold from the same guys. This is the AI Sub Generator. This tool is up over 1,700 units since August 18th, and you can just see how good this tool actually is. And especially with NFL being back, some of the value on this board is pretty damn good. So we can see here there's some underdog entries on the board right now. Let's go with a 6-pick. Right now it's insured on underdog. There's some WNBA value right now, some League of Legends. There's MLB. I mean, we're not researching all these different plays, and we just found like a 6-pick right there. And the profit margin on this one is actually insane. It has a 43.02% profit margin. That is pretty unheard of. So this tool is looking, or this entry right now is looking very, very good right now in underdog. So might have to lock that one in. So like I said, this tool is extremely good, up over 1,700 units since August 18th. It's pretty much unheard of. So if you want it for yourself, use the link down in my description. This time click on the AI Sub Generator and then scroll down. Promo code DMG can get you 25% off for the Daily Grind tools. Thank you for watching us. So hopefully in tomorrow's video, best of luck. And if you want to say I made over $5,000 on PrizePicks, you can watch this video right here.